Well, we got to see you at Electric Zoo this weekend, and it was a great performance. Tell us what goes into making a great set like you had on Sunday.
For me, I think it takes a lot of time and preparing because my sets are just so high energy. So I like to have like a good amount of my own music I'm playing, IDs I'm playing. I like to be able to play music from other friends or edits that I'm making. And recently I've just been spending hours and hours and hours just making mashups for every set. So I think just a lot of time.
Yeah, yeah. But and do you have it all programmed before, or do you ever improvise in your sets?
I usually always improvise. I feel like there are certain things that I like to have within my sets, but usually I'll be up there and be like, actually, I feel like this will be fun. So I think it really just depends on the set.
Yeah. Talk about the new music that you have coming up, and sort of how your sound is evolving these days.
Yeah, so I have been spending basically all of my free time in between my shows in the studio working nonstop on a lot of new music, and it's just the most exciting thing because it's the best music I've been making in my life, genuinely. And I actually got to debut one of the songs at Izu for the first time ever, which was just so cool.
That's great. And just sort of sonically, how would you describe it? And how is it different from some of the things that you've done previously?
I would say it's the evolution of Nostalgix. It's who you know Nostalgix to be, but evolved by 1,000 levels.
Ooh, okay. I like that. So tell us a little bit about your name, how you got it, and also that you have this 90s vibe that we talked about. Talk about why, does the name has to do with the 90s, I assume, and why you connect with that sort of time period.
Yeah, so the name Nostalgix, funny enough, actually came to me, which is crazy to say because it was just one of those moments where I was like, huh, Nostalgix. I just thought of the word and I was like, this is gonna be me and this is gonna be my name. And it was right before I had even gotten my first DJ mixer. So I hadn't even started DJing yet. And I was just sitting in my dorm room in university and I was just thinking, Nostalgix. I was like, I really like that. I was like, that's me. I'm gonna keep that. And then I kept Nostalgix, and crazy enough, I feel like I've really grown into that name because at first it didn't really like mean anything, but I feel like now it's just who I am.
Mm. Talk about finally a little bit about being a woman in still a pretty male-dominated industry of EDM. What is that? What is that like for you? How is it changing? Is it better than when you were starting out? Um, what's your feeling?
I feel like being a female artist in the music industry just it makes you stronger is the best way that I could put it. That's like the most positive thing I could say about it is that it makes you stronger because there's definitely a lot of things, a lot of hurdles I would say that you kind of have to face, and you have to really learn how to stand up for yourself and know how to say no to any bullshit by anybody. I feel like earlier in my career it was definitely more difficult because I feel like in the beginning, I wouldn't get taken as seriously as like just a guy in the room. Sometimes I'd be showing up to go play my set at my show, and the security guard would be like, "No, like you can't get on stage." I'm like, "Hey, I'm performing today," and they're like, "No, you can't." Or standing there with your videographer, and then they think that because he's the guy that's gonna go on stage and perform, which is the craziest thing. But I feel like as you do grow and more people know you, that part gets a lot easier. But I think at the same time, it does make you stronger to be a female artist in this industry because you just really learn how to stand up for yourself, stand up for the people around you, and just navigate all of this.
Thanks for watching the You Interview channel. With over 3,000 original celebrity videos, we have one of the largest collections of celebrity interviews anywhere. So remember to like and comment on our videos and subscribe to the channel. If you want to get more involved, you can become a member of the channel. Membership has its perks. you can see exclusive celebrity videos and get the opportunity to ask our celebrity guests questions. We can't wait to hear from you.